I'm Piano Man. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Yeah. Welcome to the long run with an honest tongue. Justified, opinionated when the topic comes. Don't give a piss about nothing but tide. Honey be on my mind and I keep that pride. Stroke still strong, last name long. Roll tide, roll where the truth belong. West Virginia born, working hard in my soul. Still got that steel town grin and I take control. F them trees, yeah I said it loud. Go Steelers too, got the whole room proud. Love that college game, love that Friday light. Love them real world problems and we talk all night. We bring that fire gumbo daily. Stir it up, don't play me. Bishop on the forge by fire away. JB got the whole room crazy. Latoya in the mix, can't tame it. Twist to keep the freight line moving. Welcome to the show. Piano Man. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Ask and ye shall receive. What's up, everybody? Welcome to part 2 of Make It Make Sense Monday with the Long Run with Piano Man. I'm your boy. You know who I am. I need no introduction. My character and my presence speaks for itself. Yes, it does. How y'all doing out there today? I got you. I see you. Keep hoping. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see everybody. I, just wanted to come this morning. This evening, someone asked about a second show and everything, and here we are. I just said, okay, what else? Just be about an hour and a half, and just get on up out of here and do what we do. But I want to bring something to the table this evening that I did not bring this morning, and everything. I wanted to talk about SEC Media Day, but before I do, let me do what I normally do. What's up, Jeff Stapleton? Good evening, Jeff. What's happening? Roll Tide to you, Super Twister. What's up, man? Roll Tide to you, Jacory, the newlywed. What's up? Roll Tide to you. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Jacory ECU, you're not next. You're first. That's right. You're first. Stephen Hicks and the Voices of No Mercy. Roll Tide. Wishing everybody, with the exception of the Alabama Crimson Tide, wishing everybody else nothing but the absolute worst. What's up? Keep Holcomb. Roll Tide, my friend Latoya. Lady Latoya, what's up with you? Roll Tide, my friend. Good to see you. Good to see you. Roll Tide. Let me see who else is up in this joint. Let me see. Okay, let me keep it on. William Bryan, Roll Tide to you, my friend. Good to see you. Good time, my brother. Good to see you. Glad to see everybody here on this evening. Want to run a couple of things by you again. Thankful everybody was in the chat today over in the Discord. Always remember that the Discord is open 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, and so it really never closes. And so just glad everybody was there. Now, what I want to do is I was planning on coming to Media Day next week, but by the time I got the memo and learning how to check all this stuff, this is why I'm got to sooner or later get another phone. I'm gonna have to hold up, y'all. I'm gonna have to get another phone here in a minute. There we go. I'm gonna have to get another phone here in the minute, and I'm gonna have to get something that's gonna help me, stay alert to this stuff, because Media Day for Yay Alabama, is sold out. 500 people. 500 people will be at the indoor practice facility, and I won't be one of them. I thought that I could get in, and by the time I checked my messages and everything, was trying to get in last night, couldn't. Only thing I can do now is hope or wait and see if anybody's going to come off of the wait, just come off the ticket list, and maybe they can slide me in. But I don't think anybody's coming off because this is a year everybody's been waiting on. So congratulations to all of those Yay Alabama members who were able to get in. But that's okay. That's okay. There's more of that where that came from. I've already checked the schedule. I know what the business is from here on out, and everything. So hopefully I'll be on that. Just doing something different. I tell you, Bama fans, this: don't be so cheap. Hey, get in some of these organizations and everything. And I'm telling you, you'll find out exactly what's going on. And so I'm sacrificing doing this for Yay Alabama because when you're doing what I'm doing, you want to make sure that you're right. You want to make sure you are absolutely correct in what you say. That's why I was telling everybody this morning, do your homework. Bishop says all the time, documentation beats conversation. But like I told him, present the documentation. That's something that a criminal justice major will tell you when you're in a court of law and everything. You're going to have to present facts, not just feelings. You got to present facts. And so I'm about to present a fact. But before I do that, what's up, Bishop? How you doing, my man?
Hey, what's going on? What's up, family? Hey, it's moment time. 33 days.
You have 33 days, and you have football, but 40 days and the tide rolling. But so I'm just gonna tell you now, and the time is getting closer. My safe is being cleaned out. My safe is being cleaned out. Getting ready to put the robe and all the books in there. July the 31st. I'm just saying, no exceptions for nobody. And so here we go. But Bishop, let's leave out fire test for a minute. Now let's just talk straight football. But I'm going to insert fire test here in just a second, but not right now. Okay, so play along with me.
Okay,
Bishop, in 2025.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have 16 teams in the SEC. I'm gonna play a game of what if, and boy, this ain't gonna mess everybody up right here.
And you did say 2025, correct?
I'm dealing with 2025. Okay,
gotcha. Okay,
Bishop, who do you think? And I'm pretty sure who do you think was the top rated quarterback in the SEC last year?
Trinidad Chambers.
You got it. Trinidad Chambers. Can you tell me who was number 2?
Simpson?
Ty Simpson. Ty Simpson was number 2. I'm just saying, can you tell me who was 3rd?
I know it wasn't Mateer. I know that.
Oh, Mateer was
way down there.
Mateer was
I would say Texas A&M quarterback.
Oh gosh, no. No. Believe it or not, it was Joey Aguilar.
Really? Oh, that's right. You're right.
Joey Aguilar. You want to make a guess who's number 4?
Yeah. If that was the case, then was it Florida's quarterback?
Nah. Diego
I don't know, bro.
Pavia was 4. Twister, you want to make a guess at who was number 5? Number 20 in 2025 SEC quarterback, you know, who's number 5 when the final rankings came out? Which quarterback finished 5th?
I probably gonna pass on that. I ain't see that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Take a stab at me, Bishop.
And by the way, can y'all hear me good? Can y'all hear me good on this?
Yeah, but you got some static going.
You still got some static like before.
Oh Lord. I'll be easier to know what then.
I would say, okay, if Pavia was one, then
anybody in the chat want to take a stab at who was 5th?
Mateer.
No. Sorry, but no cigar.
No cigar.
Ken the Batman fan. Okay, Ken the Batman fan was saying Arch. No, it wasn't Arch.
Hey. Okay, it ain't Arch.
What about that Georgia quarterback?
No, Latoya wasn't Gunnar Stockton.
Dang.
I gonna tell y'all. Marcel Reed
of Texas A&M.
Of Texas A&M. He was 5th. Let me show y'all. Let me show you something. I'm going somewhere with this.
I know you are.
This is going to sum up some stuff of here we go. When you're dealing with these quarterbacks and everything, I'm going to read you off like. All right, let me go with the. I go with 16 right here. I go with all of them. Watch this. Number 1, Trinidad Chambers. Number 2, Ty Simpson. Number 3, Joey Aguilar. 4, Diego Pavia. 5th was Marcel Reed. Now check this out. 6 was Arch Manning. 7 was Gunnar Stockton. 8th, John Mateer. 9th was Green from Arkansas. 10 was Lenore Sellers. 11 is Chapin from Mississippi State. 12th was DJ Lagway from Florida. 13th was Boley out of Kentucky. 14th were Pabula from Missouri.
Yeah.
Now watch this. 15th was Garrett Nussmeier from LSU.
Right. That he was supposed to be the Heisman.
He was supposed to have been a Heisman Trophy finalist, along with Caden Klubnik, along with the one that the magazines inserted was Arch Manning. You have to remember, and I want y'all to think about this now. Think real hard. This is why I be telling you all, pay attention to stuff. The media really never deemed Arch Manning as a finalist for Heisman. It was more of the football magazines that did that. That's who did that. That's where that came from. If you sit down and think about it for a minute, and if you keep up with the sports writings and the things of that nature, there were many of them that did not put Arch Manning as a Heisman Trophy candidate. But they did Nussmeier and they did Klubnik as well. Listen, as well as those 2 schools, along with Texas, being up there in the college football playoff to win championships. But those 2 of Klubnik and Nussmeier were supposed to have been finalists for the Heisman Trophy. Nussmeier finished 15th. Sure did. And guess who finished 16th? Anybody want to take a step? Because I sure ain't called their name.
No, I pass on that.
Twister should have got that one right off the bat. His favorite football coach
Mr. Freeze.
Freeze. Uh,
Mr.
Arnold.
Freeze.
Arnold.
Arnold.
Yeah,
Arnold.
Arnold.
Oh, the one that got sacked 20 times by Oklahoma. Oh, that guy.
Arnold. Who,
Oh,
watch this, who and Bishop tried to tell him, you're getting a raw deal, Auburn, because he's not all cooped up to what y'all thought he was just because they beat Alabama in that one game. It made his draft stock, it made his NIL stock all go up. But when Arnold got to where he landed at Auburn, he fizzed out. Because watch this, Bishop. You ready for this?
Yes, sir.
Watch this, Twister. Twister, you're gonna like this. Watch this. When you put number 17 and number 18 up there, guess who number 17 ended up being, Bishop? Replacements for both LSU and Auburn. Rounding up, they made the top,
Wow.
list of passing leaders. That's how insignificant Gary Nussmeier was, and that's how insignificant Arnold was at Auburn. Watch this. Van Buren at LSU came in, Twister, toward like the middle of the season, still threw for over 1,000 yards.
wow. Was he the quarterback we played against last year?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did pretty good too.
Yes. Van Buren.
Yep.
I'm sitting here looking at the stats. He
Yep.
had a 62.3 completion rating, Bishop and Twister, for 1,010 yards. And he didn't play a full season. I'm going somewhere with all of this.
I know you are. Go ahead.
Just stay with me.
I'm with you.
Ashton Daniels had the lowest one of everybody, but was the most dangerous player at Auburn. Came in with a 57.1 completion rating for 797 yards.
But could run the ball.
Let me see something. I'm glad you
probably. He played some good ball too against us too.
They did not put in his. They did not put in his running, but he had a completion like his total stat like was a 118. The point I'm making, now watch this. I'm going back to Daniels for just a second. At 787 yards, Arnold was like at 1,309 yards. At a 63.3, and with he had a 63.3 rating. What is Piano Man getting at?
Do tell.
Well, let's back up. Let me go back to number 1. Trinidad Chambers went and fought
1 star
for another year eligibility
and
won it.
Right.
Ty Simpson moved on. I don't blame Ty for moving on, because when you sit back and you look at the class that's in there now, you've got you're gonna have Marcel Reed, you're gonna have Arch Manning, you're gonna have Gunnar Stockton, you're gonna have John Mateer, you're gonna have Lenoris Sellers. That's 6 of them right there, all probably coming out this year. Coupled with you've got what's his name, Dante Moore at Oregon. You're gonna have you might have Julian Saying. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. but I know
Yeah,
Dante Moore.
he's eligible. He's eligible.
You do you see what I'm saying? And when it goes down to pure athleticism, that was not Ty's forte. Coupled with those guys right there. His draft stock wouldn't have been there. So it was a great business decision for Ty to come out, and I don't blame him. I would have come out too. But here's the other point. Let me stick with Ty for just a minute. In his defense, completion rating of 64.5 for 3,567 yards and 28 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. Yeah, that was Ty Simpson.
That's not bad at all. That's not bad. That was pretty good. Nearly 4,000. Like 500 more yards, he would have hit 4,000.
Yeah. And the point that I'm making is that for the Alabama fan, and I'm not getting on no rah-rah box. I'm talking facts and figures right about now. So I don't want nobody to misconstrue what I'm saying. I'm talking football now. The thing that I think that the wording that people need to use as opposed to soft, I think, Bishop, is the word inconsistent. Inconsistent.
Facts.
That's the wording that needed to be used for Alabama. Is inconsistent, not soft. You don't throw for right at you don't throw for right at 4,000 yards and you soft. That's not what you do.
Right. But it tells a bigger picture. But I know you're going somewhere.
Yeah, but it tells a bigger picture. But let's break it on down some more before we get to the big picture. Let's look at some small windows.
Yep.
Want me to tell you why? He was 500 away from 4,000 yards. It's because you didn't have a consistent running game. Want me to tell you why you didn't have a consistent running game? It's because you didn't have a consistent O-line. Let me prove my point. How in the world are you going to have a consistent O-line in every play you're rotating out? You gave nobody a chance to gel. That's coaching. That's coaching. Sorry to say, it's coaching. Those were some decisions that were made, and they stuck with those decisions. I'm going somewhere with all of this.
Spit your fire.
And see where it got us. I think you see which way I'm headed. You still don't become 11-4, Twister, by being soft. You become 11-4 by being inconsistent. Because here's the catch. Now here's where I'm going. They beat Aguilar. They beat Pavia. They beat Stockton. They beat Mateer. And they beat Sellers. They beat Probula. They beat Nussmeier. And they beat, Nussmeier by way of Van Buren. And they beat Ashton Daniels. What am I getting at? Everybody that I just named, they was Alabama. The guys that they beat, Stockton, top 10. Aguilar, number 3. Pavia, number 4. Marcel Reed, not Marcel Reed, excuse me. Gunnar Stockton, number 7. John Mateer, number 8. Lenoris Sellers, number 10. And now let's fast forward to 2026. None of us know how any of this is going to turn out. We're all just saying what we hope. We don't know. None of us know about any of our teams. So let's just throw that out there first. But Bishop, Twister, let me go to where I was trying to get to. No, here we go. I got it here on my phone. Now, 2026. Bishop, Twister, y'all want to take a stab at who the SEC country, which is pretty cool. Do y'all know who they're deeming Alabama's toughest game?
Georgia.
Bishop, I give you a stab at it.
I would say Kentucky.
Wrong on both counts.
Uh-oh.
Y'all ready for this?
Please
Go
do
ahead.
tell us.
I'm going to start at the bottom and work my way back to number one.
Gotcha.
Out of 12 games, their easiest game, number 12, Chattanooga.
Yeah.
Number 11,
No.
East Carolina.
Yeah.
Number 10, Florida State.
Okay.
Number 9, Kentucky.
Okay.
Number 8, Vanderbilt. Number 7, Mississippi State. Number 6, Auburn. Number 5, South Carolina. Just keep following me here, because I'm going down this rabbit hole, but I'm gonna pull a rabbit out because I'm gonna unalive all snakes. Okay, here we go.
Gotcha.
Number 5, South Carolina. Number 4, Texas A&M. Number 3, Tennessee. Number 2, Georgia. And according to SEC, Alabama's hardest game is LSU.
Wow. I knew it. Oh, I knew it. But I just had to say Georgia because everybody thinking Alabama, Georgia gonna be a tough game.
Y'all ready? But now, wait a minute. Let me see what the chat's saying. I want the chat to keep up with me. I want the chat. Yeah. I want everybody to keep up with me now, because here we go. Out of all of the SEC, Texas A&M, Texas, Auburn, LSU, and Bama have another thing in common. Y'all ready for this?
Yes, sir.
They all have rebuilt O-lines.
Yes, sir.
Texas A&M, Texas, Auburn, LSU, Bama. And the list I just named, the only one Alabama does not play is Texas.
Yep. We do.
Yeah, y'all go play on the Red River Rivalry, of course. It's a rivalry game.
Yes.
Okay, let this attorney finish building this case.
Yes, you are.
And then, Chad, Austin Allen, and William Bryant, good to see you. Check this out. Look, check this out. You got another situation on your hand with Alabama, Auburn, Kentucky, LSU, Mississippi State, Missouri, Tennessee, and Vandy. I can't do it like Bishop. They all have new quarterbacks.
Facts. Documentation beat conversation. Keep rolling. Keep spitting your fire.
I'm bringing my facts. So when I think of SEC Media Day, let me go back to my and here we go. Here we go. Yep. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. There we go.
Happy birthday, Sunshine.
Yeah, happy birthday, Susan. Yeah, happy birthday, dear. Good to see you. Now watch this, Bishop. So now, you got Georgia, Texas, Ole Miss, Texas A&M, LSU, Bama, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Florida, Mizzou, South Carolina, Auburn, Vandy, Kentucky, Mississippi State, Arkansas is the predicted order of finish for the SEC. So you've got Georgia and Texas who, okay, Georgia, I told you all this morning, is fielding the youngest team per capita within the SEC. Texas, I just told you, is fielding a team with a rebuilt O-line. You got Ole Miss at third with Trinidad Chandler's coming back, but you've got now Pete Golden from day one as head coach and not DC. You've got Texas A&M, who Bishop Twister is replacing 4 of 5 starters on the O-line, and one of the starters is Wilkin Formby.
Mm-hmm.
And the majority of who they replace their O-line with are transfers, just like Bama. But I make my case Bama is one of X amount of teams within the SEC that has to replace a quarterback, just like LSU, just like just like Auburn, just like Kentucky, LSU, State, Missouri, Tennessee, and Vandy. And you got Alabama picked 6th to finish 6th in the SEC.
Right. Aren't we picked 7th?
And Oklahoma is picked 7th with a returning quarterback. I told you yesterday, Bishop, that all Mateer has to do is don't play hero.
That's it.
That's all Mateer has to do. If Mateer gets back there and does John Mateer things, Oklahoma's in trouble. I'm not going to go on and just tell you. If he gets back there and plays mature and allow his weapons to do the work for him, Oklahoma. So you're going to have Oklahoma at 7th. All I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, before anybody hop on these bandwagons of, we're just going to get our heads bashed in. I'm talking to Bama fans now. We're going to get our heads bashed in. This, that, and the third. Consider my argument. Consider the fact that in the quarterback situation, Alabama has one. So whoever wins the starter is going to be in the same boat as Auburn with Byron Brown. Byron Brown has never started in an SEC before. He's played against them, yes, but at South Florida, but that does not guarantee success. You're in the big leagues now, partner.
Yeah, you with the big dogs. You with the big boys.
You're where. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me do it this way.
Hey, Bishop, question. Do y'all still got that same defense from last year coming back?
Yeah.
And why ain't the hell y'all 7th? Just putting it out there. And Alabama got a good secondary. It's coming back. Why are we
Because
7th?
of the woefulness of the running game and materials of quarterback play.
Oh yeah, we are identical because the running game for us and the O-line is the same way. I just had to put it out there. I had to make sure.
But hey, it's funny though, we're 6 and 7, but y'all know we've been preparing in the phone booth. So I want everybody to clip this one today. This will be revisited.
Yeah. But J. Cole, peace and blessings to you. But teams that Bama is playing, y'all, have new quarterbacks too. That's the point that I'm making. It don't matter that Bama has a new quarterback, but how come we don't want to talk about LSU with Sam Levitt, who is injury prone?
He hasn't he hasn't made it through.
Ouch.
How come nobody see, listen, if you're gonna talk football with me, Ken the Bama fan, we can chop it up all day. If you're gonna talk football with me, do your homework. Ken the Bama fan, Sam Levitt is injury prone. And I've said it from the word go. Okay, thank you, Dwight. Gotcha. I've said it from the word go. Watch this. LSU will only go as far as Sam Levitt takes them.
Another John Mateer situation. That's why I said be careful.
I'm telling y'all, this thing is. And now, please, well, you can get mad with me all you want. I'm just gonna say it. This is why Georgia is ranked where they are. But I want to caution Georgia fans on something. Your DBs ain't all that either. Let me caution you. I went back, Bishop,
he's spilling the tea,
and watched, and I watched that last Ole Miss and Georgia game. You struggled with them from the word go. You never could put them away. And they attacked y'all's weakness with balance. Balance. They attacked you with balance. They ran Keywan Lacey to the left. Trinidad Chandler would get back there, and when that lane would part like the Red Sea, he took it. Their speed hurt y'all, which I'm also of the persuasion, Bishop Twister, Austin Allen, and to all Georgia fans, I'm also of the persuasion speed gonna get y'all again this year. Not saying that you won't win the SEC championship. I don't know if you will or not. I hope you don't, but but if you do, God bless you. But you're still a long way from catching Bama. Let that be known. But speed gonna get you. On the O-line, I will give you this much credit. Y'all gonna have one heck of an O-line. I will give you that. But on the defensive side of the ball, past your D-line, with your linebackers and your DBs, that's where it's gonna tell the tale. Now I'm sitting here and I'm looking, Bishop and Twister. Now let me go to. I want to go back to Auburn for just a second, and Byron Brown. Now here's the catch with Auburn, and looking at their schedule, and remember, new quarterback, right? They're playing Baylor in Atlanta. Then they play Southern Miss, and then they play Florida and Vanderbilt. I honestly believe those are going to be Twister. Those will be split games. I believe that Florida, Vanderbilt, one of them is going to come up in that cursed cemetery of Auburn and upset them. Yeah.
I think so too.
That's going to be a split game, Bishop. That's going to be split. I believe it's going to be split. One of those two. I believe Florida will be the team to beat them because if I'm not mistaken, and tomorrow when we come back on, I'll be done a little bit more homework on
research.
Florida.
I've been digging in. They're not. They building something.
Yeah,
they building something.
You know, Steven, keep hope alive, bro. I'm just saying, you know, okay, you can say Bama's gonna win it all. That's your grit. All I'm saying is, in being realistic, the SEC is wide open. It's not shut. It's not an open and shut case for nobody.
Facts.
If you go and you check the stats, check the stats. I know some of us, we don't want to hear that and everything. And that's not just Bama, that's all of them. But the catch is, this SEC is as wide open this year as it ever has been in the past. I'm just being honest with you. You know, now Austin, I'm gonna put your chat up there. And when I went back and watched this game, you're right. You're right about the better. We have to rush the passer better. Yes and no. The reason that I'm talking about the speed factor, the speed tired y'all out. Keywan Lacey and Trinidad Chandler's ran. It was like y'all were in this track meet that you couldn't keep up with them. But now when you put the hat on them, now y'all put the hat on them, but you wasn't consistent, and like they winded you all. They broke you up. Not so much of your will, they broke your stamina. They broke your stamina because they were this juggernaut, and they proved it. They proved it. But now this year, I don't think Ole Miss is going to do that, fellas. I don't think they're going to do that. That's just me talking. Shucks, they might come in and surprise everybody. But me personally, from where I'm sitting, Bishop and Twister, I don't think they're going to do that. I don't think that's going to happen. And this is why I keep telling everybody, if you are a Bama fan, so let me just deal with Bama. If you know this SEC Media Day deal, I wouldn't sweat it. This projected finish, I wouldn't sweat it. Bama has just as good a chance as any of these other teams that's above them. And furthermore, Twister, that's why I keep telling y'all, September 20th. I can't stress that date enough.
Three elimination, the 26th of September, 2026.
We will find out that day. But I'm going to say this too. Like the King said last week, all the stuff they're predicting is on paper. We don't know how it's going to go. We don't know.
All right.
It's on paper. Anybody can say anybody can get it. We don't know till we see what's on the field. And then we can see who's going to make it to whatever we got to go. Other than that, it's July. Next month, September. Then we will find out. As for right now, we just speculate. We don't know what we're talking about.
All I got to say is people better start doing their homework.
I just wanted to throw that up there. That is the SEC Media Day projected order of finish. Right there, everybody. Right there. I ain't mean to cut you out there, Bishop. Wait, let me see if I can't do something right
No. Wait, put that out there.
I want everybody to see that. I want everybody in the chat. If you got your cell phone with you, I want you to make a screenshot of that.
That's what I was saying. Clip it.
And remember this day, July 27, 2026. Remember this day, that this is what they thought of your team, whomever your team is. This is what they thought of your team last week at SEC Media Day. I suppose I propose rather. I propose, yes, this is all on paper. And we got that, and we understand that. We're all grown up here. We understand that. But I propose this is not the way it's gonna turn out. That's what my
Hey, man.
Gentlemen, let me ask y'all this. The same two teams on number 1 and number 2, were they predicted the same thing last year?
Yeah. They were.
Georgia won the SEC championship last year, but Texas, they always spring we back every year, and they always get the ground. And they last total defeat, humiliating defeat, was against our Florida team that went 4-6.
See, I'm gonna tell you what broke Texas.
Just saying.
I said it last year, and everybody, folks laughed at me. I told them they would not beat Ohio State. They were not going to go up there because people were just acting like Texas was this juggernaut. And Ohio State got up there in they played them in the horseshoe. And Tech Arch Manning was null and void. He was null and void, which let me know right there, Twister, to me right then, he was not ready for the big stage.
And Patricia's defense is another year more experience. All right. Texas fan been talking about they finna dog walk the Buckeyes. State. Yeah, bruh.
And see, we ain't sweating Georgia either. We ain't starting Georgia either. They always predicted to do everything every year, and we always see the same results. But Texas, on the other hand, is it because of Arch Manning's Arch last name? Because they keep saying that crap over and over again.
It's more of a Manning thing.
Yeah, I figured that. They can't even get past Georgia, let alone any other team. Oklahoma just had some drugs and got beat by them. And other than that, Oklahoma might gonna get their revenge on them. You think they probably be thinking about that season last year to get back in Texas? Just saying. I'm just saying. Talking about Texas, I'm like, I don't know. You thinking Texas gonna make it to the championship? You got a gauntlet too, buddy. Just like all of us. You in the SEC. You're in the gauntlet. So
you in the gauntlet. Not only that, remember what you said, P. You said Texas has redo their line. They just think that they can grab anybody and then all of a sudden have congruency and be able to. I'm telling you, it's easier said than done. It can be done, but it's a lot of work.
It's gonna be hard, and so I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm gonna see something here.
It's a media thing. It's just the media. Ignore the media.
It's really the media. And the media runs a lot of stuff, if you will. They talk a lot of stuff, this, that, and the third. But I mean, let me go back to this for just a second. Hold up for just a second. Yeah, I'm going back to this. Now, here your SEC once again. Here's your predicted order of finish. Keyword is finish. Now, let's all be reminded. Georgia, let's just look at, let's do something right quick. Since I got it up there like that, and Bishop, hop in here anytime you get ready. But here we go. Let's look at Georgia's schedule right quick. Tennessee State, Western Kentucky. They go to Arkansas, and then they play Oklahoma.
Yes, sir.
You see how that's set up?
That's gonna be a good game. Oklahoma gonna give them problems. Oklahoma gonna give them problems.
And I'm telling you now.
We're not no pushovers, that's for sure.
But I'm about to say something
with that defense. Oh my goodness.
But I'm about to say something else. Laugh at me if you will. Don't matter. But this is just how I see something. Sometimes you have this tendency to look past one squad in order to get to the next one. Arkansas, I'm not going to say Arkansas is going to beat them. That's not what I'm saying. What I am going to say is that depending upon the mindset of Georgia that day, could it be they might be looking past Arkansas to Oklahoma, and Arkansas give them more of a game than what everybody think they will? Not saying they're going to win, but sometimes games like that, Twister and Bishop, end up being closer than what you want. Sometimes a team like Arkansas can pull a rabbit out the hat. And remember, Arkansas has been projected that they're playing the hardest schedule in college
NCAA. Yep.
Arkansas.
So basically what you're saying, they're going to play like they got nothing to lose.
And exactly.
Absolutely.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying is that teams like Arkansas, don't take them for granted. You can't take them for granted. Now, in this projected order of finish, you got Mississippi State 15th, but I also just read to you what their what was going on with them far as quarterback play last year. And mind you, this is going to be the same Mississippi State team that should have beat Texas. Just saying now, people be laughing at these teams and everything, but these teams have pride just like your team do. Just like your team. All I'm saying is don't count these teams out. Don't count these teams out. That's all I'm saying.
That's why we gotta play each and every game.
Who Mississippi went toe to toe and almost won a game with? Was
Texas.
And another team too. And another team too, I think, was it?
Look, Mississippi State went toe to toe with quite.
Took them into overtime.
But they took, yeah.
They went toe to toe with LSU too, did it?
That's why I'm saying when you sit down and you look at Georgia's schedule, it's a recipe for a setup somewhere because, like I said, after and you're on the road at Arkansas, you already know it'd be just like what AA say from time to time. Somebody might wake up that day and they just remember how to play football. Georgia better not take them guys for granted. Looking past them and looking at Oklahoma. And then after Oklahoma, they got Vanderbilt. And then, don't look now, but after Vanderbilt, they've got Alabama. You see what I'm saying? This thing is going to be rough, but I'm telling you, September 26th. So I've gotten us up to there. So let me look at another squad. And so with this predicted order finish, Texas. Let me look at Texas right quick. Come on up. Here we go. Texas. They start off with Texas State. They should win that. Game number 2, Ohio State. I don't care where they play in Ohio State. Ohio State is going to play those guys tough. And after Ohio State, they play University of Texas San Antonio. And then Bishop, they go for September 26th. They go to Tennessee.
Ooh.
Yeah, hey, that day, the 26th Twister, it ain't no joke. Everybody gotta go to the gauntlet.
Yeah. And on 26, we gotta play the chickens.
Okay, yeah, we're playing, and then after Tennessee, they have an open date, and then they play Oklahoma. Y'all see how this thing is set up? Oklahoma, Texas, Georgia, Bama, Ole Miss, Texas A&M, LSU. I'm telling you all, this thing is going to be, when you talk about gauntlet, it's actually a gauntlet times 3. Because the catch is, common sense. Somebody's going to win, somebody's going to lose. So when Texas plays, after Ohio State, then they play UTSA, then they go to Tennessee. 9 times out of 10, Texas will be undefeated. Texas will be undefeated going into Ohio State. But after Ohio State, they're either going to have one loss or coming into Tennessee, or they'll be 3-0. It's going to be just that simple. But for Texas, go Tennessee. Then they play Oklahoma. That's no guarantee you win. That's not a guarantee win. After that, they play Florida. Oh, wait a minute. Florida beat them last year.
In the swamp.
May I ask another question, Bishop? And I can't see y'all in the chat right now because I got my media stuff in. But didn't Florida the year before take Texas to the limit?
Yeah. Then they beat them last year.
And beat them last year.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. And I don't think Billy Napier was gone yet.
Nope. No first.
So basically, what you're telling me, Piano, did Billy Napier beat Steve Sarkisian last year?
Yes. Florida beat Sarkisian. Ryan Day beat Sarkisian. Who else beat Sarkisian? Let me see. Last year, Ohio State beat them. Florida beat them. Because they lost 3 games. Can't remember who else they lost to. Y'all see why Piano Man is telling you all, watch these schedules? Yeah, I know they're on paper, but I'm just telling you now.
Did they play Georgia last year?
Georgia beat them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Georgia beat them. That's right.
Yep.
Georgia beat them. In Georgia. And this year, guess what? They don't play Georgia. Just saying. And so after Florida, they play Ole Miss. After Ole Miss, they play Mississippi State. Then they go to Missouri. And then they go to Death Valley. And they play LSU. All I'm saying, Bama, especially to my Bama fans, don't sweat this order of finish. It's a lot of football to be played, and there are going to be some things happen. Now, I'm going to get to Bama in just a minute. I just want to show you the pre-show here of how all of this could go. Missouri go to LSU. They play Arkansas, and then Texas plays, and they go to College Station, and they end the year at the day after Thanksgiving at Texas A&M. Okay? Then when you have Ole Miss, Bishop, okay, now all these guys are top 3 and 4 and all that good stuff. Here we go. Ole Miss opens up with Louisville. That team Miami can't beat.
Yeah, twice. They couldn't beat them. That team.
Y'all know I had to throw that in there just in case Bama hater somewhere lurking around. Just remember, y'all can't beat Louisville. They beat y'all 2 years in a row. Y'all can't beat them if you were playing them in my backyard.
Right.
But enough of that. Ole Miss opens with Louisville. Then they play Charlotte. And then the game out, you probably couldn't get 5 miles within Ole Miss Stadium. LSU goes to Ole Miss. Y'all do know that's going to be one heck of a game. And Nick Saban has already told Lane Kiffin, when you get ready to play that game, let me show you how you're gonna have to take a good butt chewing when you get to Ole Miss. He said, 'cause when he left to go coach at Alabama, and his first time he went back to Baton Rouge, he took one butt chewing. That ain't the word he used, but I'm gonna use butt chewing. Ole Miss, it's gonna be more of a psychological game with Ole Miss than it is just a physical football game, because the fans ain't gonna let him live that down.
Piano Man. All the Nick Saban's tenure with Bama, he went through that every time we go to Baton Rouge. Every time.
Nick Saban called it.
They cussed him out. You know, they like, "Up you, Saban." I'm like, God, dog. They cussed him out, screaming them words. Yeah, they said the "F you, Saban." They said about 4 or 5 times. Yeah, I'm like, jeez. I'm like, I ain't never heard a crowd say that to a coach ever.
Oh shoot. They LSU is rude down there. When they don't like somebody, they can get pretty rude. But I'm telling you,
you saw where he was. One of their players was in our end zone, kicking the deal and whatnot, disgrading the field. Hey, they some nasty boy.
Just saying, man.
You're gonna have to get down and dirty. You better get down and dirty.
Like you're gonna catch hell with Ole Miss.
I believe the national. I honestly believe in that game right there, ladies and gentlemen. They gonna call out the National Guard.
Hey, they think that he abandoned them. That's how they feel.
Feel like he put money
over
success.
We are in Mississippi. I met a couple of Ole Miss fans. They feel that same way. They felt abandoned by Lane Kiffin.
And so after LSU, Ole Miss goes to Florida, and then they go to Vanderbilt. Then they play Missouri. They go to Texas. Then they play Auburn. Then they play Georgia. I'm telling you, and they played Georgia in Oxford. The last time Georgia went to Oxford and played them, we all know how that turned out.
Ole Miss Bill with that defense they had.
And then after Georgia, they go to Oklahoma. Bishop, they gonna come back to you all.
Yeah.
And what happened last year? They beat you last year.
Yeah, they did. They ain't gonna be. Hey, no excuses. No excuses. Come on back. Come on, let's run it back.
And then they play Wofford, and then they play Mississippi State. Now, now here's the catch. All I'm saying is that I'm still of the persuasion. Just like I was listening to someone on the radio last night. No. This morning on a podcast. Someone said that they're not believing the Ole Miss hype this year. They do believe that Ole Miss, I'm going to tell you who they said was overrated in the SEC. They believe that Ole Miss is overrated, and they also believe that Texas is overrated. And I can see why, especially Texas.
I see Texas overrated.
See why?
I think Ole Miss the wild card. I think Ole Miss the wild card, though.
You know what? Goes back to like what you said earlier, Twister. All of this is on paper, but this year, also remember something. Ole Miss ain't gonna sneak up on nobody this year, ladies and gentlemen.
Nope.
They're not gonna sneak up on nobody this year. People are gonna give Trinidad Chambliss the blues. Trinidad gonna have to do some things this year to prove that he is that juggernaut of a quarterback that they said. Now, is the dude good? Yes, he's good. Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody taking that from him. But this year, I'm telling you now, they're not going to take Ole Miss lightly. And I'm going to say this, and I'm going back to Texas for a minute. And because the media is hyping up Arch Manning, watch how teams play Texas. Watch how they play. Watch how they play.
It's on paper, but yeah, Texas, we're gonna see how back y'all really are.
Watch how they play them now. I'm just saying. Watch how they play them.
Bishop, when y'all play Texas?
And after that,
Hey, we played them. It was second week after the 26th.
Yeah,
we got that bye week, and then we play Texas.
Oh, okay.
And then after Texas, and then you got Texas A&M, who's picked to finish fourth. Reason I'm doing this, ladies and gentlemen, now watch this, is because Georgia playoff, Texas playoff, Ole Miss playoff, Texas A&M playoff. That's that projected order finish. Which, and Bishop, just remind me. Let's talk playoffs toward the end of the show. Okay, let's talk playoffs for a minute. We're gonna talk playoffs. I told y'all I was going somewhere. So just sticking with the SEC, Texas A&M. So we've dealt with Georgia, who's supposed to win it all. We dealt with Texas, who's going to come in second according to this paper. Ole Miss going to be on the outside looking in, but yet they're going to make it to the playoffs. And then here's Texas A&M. Now watch. Here's Texas A&M's schedule, fellas. They open with Missouri State. And then they play Arizona State. And then they play Kentucky. First 3 games at home. Missouri State, Arizona State, and then Kentucky. Then they go on the road, fellas. September 26th, they go to LSU.
Facts.
They go to LSU. Then on October the 3rd, they play Arkansas. Then they go to Missouri on the 10th. I'm telling y'all again, and that's another thing. Where's Missouri? Missouri might be ranked 10th, but that's another school. That's another team that could throw a monkey wrench into the plans of somebody up in front of them because, Missouri has Austin Simmons. Austin Simmons was not a slouch of a quarterback at Ole Miss. He got hurt. And then Trinidad Chambers did his thing. And the rest is history. So it's not like Missouri is going to be this cakewalk. And plus, we all know, for those of us that are Bama fans, we all know Missouri is hard to beat at Missouri. They're hard to beat. And you got Ahmad Hardy, and you got what's his name? Scott coming back. Jamal Roberts, I think that's his name. You got them coming back. You got both of your running backs coming back, and Austin Simmons. That's 2 running backs and a quarterback that's capable of running, who can literally pass the ball to. Twister, I'm gonna step out on a limb right here. Barring injury, that just might be Texas A&M's second loss right there. Missouri. That just could be a loss for them. That just could be a loss. Just saying. That could be their second loss. That could be Texas A&M's second loss. Then after Missouri, they play Citadel. Then they come to Alabama. After Alabama, they have an open date. Then they go to South Carolina. After South Carolina, then they play Tennessee. Then they go to Oklahoma. And then they end with Texas. Shucks, that's Texas A&M's gauntlet. Missouri, Bama, South Carolina, Tennessee, Oklahoma, Texas. But before that, they've got LSU on September 26th. Twister, all I'm saying, dog, September 26th.
I'm gonna say this too. Bishop, you still here, bro?
Oh, I got it.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. Are you agreeing that the SEC is going to separate itself from the rest of the NCAA?
Oh, yeah.
Because they asked Nick Saban like that last week as well about they're going to separate itself because look at the competition we have on our own conference.
Well, because of the fact that we're beating each other up, and I'm proving it right here with the looking at the schedule. That somebody need to mute that or turn that down in the background. What's happening is that for Texas A&M on September 26th, and they're playing LSU, that's the start of things. But like what Bishop has been saying all the time right here, y'all, here's where the phone booth part of it comes in, is when now you're going to Missouri. The next week you play in the Citadel. The next week you play Bama. You have an open date. And then you closing out with South Carolina, Tennessee, Oklahoma, and Texas. Now, on paper, it sounds daunting. It sounds, but you've already played LSU, Missouri, Bama. So here are your possibilities that I'm getting that twisted to answer your question. LSU, 1. Missouri, 2. Bama, 3. Possibly South Carolina, 4. Tennessee, maybe 5. Oklahoma, 6. And Texas, 7. Do you know this one team might not happen, but that's 7 possible losses right there. Coming in with a rebuilt O-line. Let's just kill. In the words of Governor, keep it a buck. Keep it realistic. This is why I'm telling everybody, don't sweat this predicted order of finish. Because I sat back and when I looked at that, I said, actually, Alabama, Oklahoma are sitting in the right spot. Everybody in that, listen, in that first 8, Twister, here's the beauty of that. Everybody in that first 8, watch this. Georgia is playing Ole Miss. Let me go. Okay, let me go back. Let me go back right here. All right. Georgia in that first 8 is playing Oklahoma. Georgia is playing first 8. Wow.
What's good?
Talk to us.
The only top team Georgia plays is Oklahoma.
Yes, sir.
That's it. I'm sitting here looking at it. I'm looking at the schedule. Okay, Georgia, Tennessee State. You don't see them? Okay, here we go. I'm going to stick with the SEC. Arkansas, Oklahoma. That's in the top 8, right? All right. Vanderbilt. Where's Vanderbilt picked to finish 13th, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my bad. I forgot. And you play Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Big bad Bama.
That's it. Then they play Auburn. Then they play Florida. Then they go to Ole Miss. Oh, my bad. I forgot about Ole Miss. I'll hype y'all up. Then they play Ole Miss. And then they play Missouri. Then they go to South Carolina. And ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something about that South Carolina game. Back in the gap, that used to be one heck of a game between Georgia and South Carolina. That was a game that was a knock. That was, as the old folks would say, that was a real slobber knocker.
That sounds like a certain someone would say that. Who they used to say that in the wrestling? Jim Ross?
JR.
Yeah, Jim Ross, a real slobber knocker.
That was a real slobber knocker. I believe, ladies and gentlemen, we're on the verge of seeing some slobber knockers, but Georgia basically playing Oklahoma, Ole Miss, Alabama. That's it. And they're going to South Carolina, and then they end with Georgia Tech. But all I'm saying is, and then we'll go over the rest of some of this tomorrow and everything. But I want to tell y'all something. Hold up, wait a minute, let me get this out the way. There we go. Bishop, all I'm saying is,
yes, sir.
These schedules. Piano Man been trying to get his work done here and all that kind of stuff. And all I'm saying is, I'm not putting nothing past anybody. These schedules are not as cut and dry as everybody think they are. On any given day, you can get beat. But Bishop, I want you to address this. Sometimes it's not the fact that you lose. It's not the fact that you lose. Sometimes it's when you lose.
Absolutely.
It's
absolutely.
When you lose.
More than that is it's not even when you lose. It's when you face an opponent that you were just expecting to roll through. And it's usually about the middle to the like the seventh to eighth game. And you got to remember, our bye week is after our fourth game, and then after that, there's no more bye week. So about that 7th to 8th game, there's from week to week, we're gonna have to be able to recharge up and be ready for the next game. And so that's why I tell a lot of people now I think people are starting to understand when I say it's going to be forged by fire, I mean just that. Mm-hmm. It's going to be forged by fire because there's no leader in the house. Everybody has to find a way to get it done.
Just saying now, William Bryan, that rat poison tastes good. Let me tell you something about rat poison. Rat poison tastes good that the rat don't know that it's poison because it tastes so good until he's dead. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. So I don't know what part of who got the rat poison going, but I just proved to you that nobody's safe. Nobody is safe. Nobody. Hate to be the bearer of bad news. Nobody's safe. Not in the SEC.
No.
Not now. Yeah, y'all, and you know what? And it's your right to disagree, but I'm backing it up with facts, bro. Nobody is safe. I'm telling you now. So, you know what? I'm gonna say this: September 26th, somebody gonna have a watch party. And then I'll prove it to you that Then I'll prove it to you that nobody's safe. Somebody gonna have a watch party. And I know who's gonna be.
In the peace, sweetheart. Been a while. How you doing?
Me. Have a watch party. On September 26th. I already know how I'm gonna work this out. I think I got to make sure because some of these games are also going to depend upon who win and who loses ahead of time, will they deem that game important? I'm just saying.
I'm gonna say this. Let me say this. Piano man. I'm gonna say this too, Doc. You gotta stay hungry. You gotta stay hungry. You gotta play. You gotta play to win.
You got to make your
Got it.
adjustment
You
from
gotta be
game to game.
hungry. You can't worry. Just prepare. Just prepare to win the game. You know, like it's like I've been saying it. We all been saying it. I've been saying, you know, it's on paper. It's on paper. We don't know what's gonna happen until they get on the field. Start off in September the 5th. That's when we all will find out what team they really are. But like I said, man, they gotta be hungry. Alabama, we just gotta worry about the O-line and the running game. The rest of the other teams, hey, I'm just saying Alabama gonna be hungry this year.
Hey, Linda P, what's up? Oh, y'all, the queen is here. The queen is here. What's up, Linda P? I hear you, baby. Linda P, I was in your neck of the woods here 2 weeks ago. I didn't think to look you up. I sure didn't. I was in your neck of the woods. What you say, Dr. Crystal? What's up, Coach? I'm just saying. 2-time. I'm with you. Oh, Texas is safe. What's up, Tom? Good to see you. I don't know. Y'all can't beat Ole Miss. No. Y'all, let me see. Who is it y'all can't beat? Oh, y'all can't beat Florida. Show me the lie. Saying. What's up, Coach Al?
P said she should have stopped by.
The two-time isn't worried about throw that ball fans.
Yeah, he said that like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Hey, Piano man.
Yeah.
Linda P said you should have dropped by.
I should have, but you know what? When I got to where I was getting, I was in two spots. I was in Birmingham, and I was in T-Town, and I was in Birmingham for a while. I was in Birmingham I was in Birmingham for some hours, and I was intending to stay, but I had some more business I had to come back to handle here in Mississippi. So, but the next time, and I'll be back over there in a few weeks, that away in a few weeks. So, yeah. But
how it is in Birmingham? How it is over there? I hear a lot of crap over there. How it is over there in your
opinion? I was in one spot. It's pretty crunk up over there. And I went to my favorite restaurant in Birmingham. Well, the Full Moon restaurant in Birmingham. My favorite is in Tuscaloosa, but I found the one in Birmingham, which I found out a little information. But toward the end of the show, I'm going to reveal some information. And I really, anyway, I'm gonna rub somebody's nose and something before it's all over with and everything.
Yeah,
but anyway,
I gotta go back to Tuscaloosa. I really do. Yeah. I'm just going to that strip over there they got over there.
Coach Al, what's up, bro? Good to see you. Welcome back, man. Welcome back.
Coach Al, God bless you, bro.
He took him a long trip. I wouldn't, man, please. Where he went, I'm supposed to be going there and everything, but except I'm gonna fly. I'll fly.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
But he said the 9-game schedule almost ensures that the league will cannibalize itself, and that's the truth. That's the truth. It's gonna eat itself up. Whoever that was talking about Texas is safe. No, you're not. Nobody's safe. Nobody is safe. Nobody. I mean, we all want to see our teams win, but I'm gonna tell you, you better go in there prepared. Prepared. I'm still gonna say, and I'm not gonna take it back. Alabama is going to be surprisingly good. Alabama's going to be surprisingly good. I'm just saying now. And the biggest reason that folks are on this Bama kick about they're doomed and they're this and they're that and the third because of what you saw last year at the end of the year. But I still want to remind everybody, yes, I'm a Bama fan, but when I'm doing analyst work, I put the fan part to the side. That don't stop me from being a fan. I'm just talking realistic now. You don't get to be 11-4. Watch this. Show you the process of this. Yes, we lost to Florida State. And Twister, this is what gets to me. When people want to talk about Bama being out and this and no good and blah, 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 they only bring up, they bring up two teams, basically two teams. They bring, well, really three. They bring up, we lost to Florida State. We lost to Georgia Oklahoma in the SEC championship game. And we lost to Indiana in that college football quarterfinal, right?
That's all they talk about.
That's all they talk about. That's all they talk about. But they forget that after the Florida State game, Alabama went on an 8-0 run against teams that were all undefeated or one loss. And Bama handed either their first loss or just went on and took them out their misery. People don't want to talk about that part.
And all without a running game.
And then
no running game.
And then we lose to Oklahoma because somebody forgot how to kick a field goal.
Salty.
See, you see what I'm saying? See,
yeah,
then,
we could have won that game.
And so then we get to the SEC championship game. Yes, we lost. Nobody's denying that. Nobody. We've never denied
throw that in our face.
But then they turn around and play Oklahoma again. They go up by 17, and we come back and beat them. But nobody talks about that part. Our haters don't talk about the things of like that. All they talk about is you got beat by Florida State. Georgia beat you in the SEC championship game, and Indiana destroyed you and beat you by 35 in the playoffs, as if those were the only three games we played.
And remember, that same Georgia team, we beat them in their own house. Ended their streak. Another streak they always brag about.
Twister, wait a minute, bro. Hold up, Twister. You're being too nice. Bama ended two streaks that night against Georgia. Ended that undefeated streak at the Hedges, and ended them being undefeated. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Georgia ought to be through wanting to play us because every time, with the exception of this past time, Bama beats them.
Yeah. And they always beat us from the back door. And that's the only way they can say, oh, Georgia beat y'all through the back door. Second chances. We beat y'all on the first. So y'all talking about Georgia beating us. Yes, from a second try. And someone said about our coach Ken DeBoer, y'all are waking up a sleeping giant. Do not underestimate Ken DeBoer. I promise you. Do not underestimate KD. That man got something under his sleeve. He got something that we don't know. He got something planned in that we don't know. They tried to ask him a question last week about the haters. He kind of brushed it aside. He heard all the hate, all the doubts, all of this. And for the first time in a long time, Alabama been quiet. Now East Carolina want to talk crap, but they took the package, they took the tweet down, and Red Morgan just said we just do our talking on the field. I wish he never said that at all. But I'm gonna say this again. Do not sleep on Caden DeBoer. He got some tricks under his sleeve, and we're gonna find out. So look out, college football world. Do not sleep on that man. I promise you.
So all I'm saying from a fan perspective, I believe that Alabama's going to be surprisingly good. but also from an analyst perspective, nobody's safe. But by September 26th, some things are going to be taking shape, everybody. That's just the truth of the matter. Some things are going to be taking shape. You hear, and I'm not going to be, like I said, I've never, ever considered myself an insider, and neither do I want to be. I just want to be that guy that say, that you be able to say, hey, Piano Man was correct about this particular thing. I don't, like I tell y'all in my outro, I don't know everything. I just know what I'm talking about. And there is a difference. I don't know everything. We don't know how this season is going to turn out. We can say what we hope and what we think how it's going to go. But do we really know? No, none of us do. None of us do. What if I told you, and see, this is where the argumentative side of me comes out. What if I told you that Keelan Russell won't be the starter?
I'm going to say it like this, Piano Man. Whoever starts, just let us win games. That's all we ever ask.
What if I told you? What if I told you that a team that nobody's really giving thought about is going to be the backdoor guy or be the trap door for some of the top elite teams? What if I told you that? Now, the key is, I didn't tell you that. I asked you, what if I told you that? Would you believe me? Nah, you wouldn't. And guess what? I wouldn't expect you to. But if I told you and stood on it and it happened, I don't want to hear, yeah, man, you jinxed us. No, I didn't jinx you. I didn't jinx you. I'm just telling you what I see. No two people look at the game alike. We just don't. We don't see it alike. I see it from one perspective. Somebody else sees it from another perspective. It don't make you right or wrong. It makes you different. That's all. That's all. But I'm telling everybody now, Bama's going to be surprisingly good. I'm still going to stand on business and say I still believe that the next net is still going to come from the Big Ten again. I don't believe it's going to come from the SEC. Why? Because of everything that Coach Al said.
We'll see. I don't think it'll be the Big Ten, but it's going to be I guess I have to disagree. We will see. That's all I'm going to say. Because we beating the hell out of each other, we can beat some of those teams. We can beat one of them Big Ten teams that in that playoff spot. I guarantee you that. If I'm wrong, I come back and I say I'm wrong.
We'll see. I still believe it's going to be the Big Ten. Why? It's only one color of money.
Yep, you got that part because Nick Saban said that too. Is it about trying to hold a championship or is it about the money?
When you can get them on in there, they coming. And Indiana showed you that.
They snuck on us, Piano Man. Let's just say it. I'm just gonna say it. They snuck on us.
But nobody paid attention to them.
Exactly. They was on the radar
when they were 10-2. Nobody paid attention to them. You see what I'm saying? Nobody was paying attention to them when the year before when they finished 10-2. Nobody was paying attention to them. Indiana was putting it together then and bought in Mendoza and bought in a couple more folks, and the rest is history. Now that's another team that won't be sneaking up on nobody this year.
Oh, we watching them. Oh, they know. Yeah, they got our attention now.
See, Indiana did the worst thing in getting people's attention. And so what happens is, when you go look at their schedule, I think they do play Ohio State this year. I haven't pulled up anybody. I'm just sticking with SEC and everything. And then later on, we'll as we get into August and we get toward the middle part, then we're gonna start putting it all together and have our special shows and this and that and the third and all that good stuff. Then we're gonna go from there. But Indiana's not sneaking up on anybody. I'm telling you now, Indiana's not sneaking up on anybody this year, and Ole Miss either. Trust me. They're not sneaking up on anybody this year. Ole Miss is going to have to, as they say, they're going to have to play for their supper. Going to play for it this time. Okay? You're not sneaking up on anybody. About the last 2 years, Twister, Ole Miss has been this nuisance to a lot of teams and everything, and they've sneaked up on folks. Lane prepared them, but now, in the words of the folks that can't stand Alabama, you ain't got Lane Kiffin now. Like what they be telling us, Nick Saban ain't there to save. Oh, man, please, I don't want to hear that. Well, I hear that. You know about Nick Saban saving us. Nick Saban, you know, he was there, but it's mighty funny. The man called Kalen DeBoer is 20-8. That's not bad for 2 years.
And them same teams that saying we don't have Nick Saban, did we beat the hell out of them too?
Yeah.
One of them is Georgia.
Every year we played Georgia. Every time we played Georgia, every time we played Georgia, Georgia has been favored to win the game.
Like they are now. They favored to win, even they're to come to T-Town. They favored the Beatles.
Every time. But I'm with you, Linda P. I don't care who starts and you too, Stephen Hicks. I really don't care who starts. I don't. Folks that's making this big to do, whether it's that if Keelan don't start, Austin's trash. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. I'm just saying, don't say that. Nobody, if you make the squad, you're not trash. You can play. Now, is your talent level greater than the next guy? That remains to be seen. But it don't matter who play, because I told y'all last year with Ty, if Ty doesn't have the O-line to block for him, I said it won't matter if it's Ty. It don't matter. It wouldn't matter if since it was named Ty, if Ty didn't have the O-line to do, and the running backs didn't have an O-line to create lanes or for them to run in, it won't matter. And it's going to be the same thing this year. If the O-line is not up to par, but I believe it's going to be up to par. Now, will it start off slow? Yes. Yes, they will. They're going to start off slow. But their first game, they're going to start off slow, and it take a minute because now you're not going up against your number one defense, and as they get closer to the season, Twister, they're going to back off a little bit, and it's going to become a little bit more vanilla because you don't want to go off into the first game of the season and all your folks hurt. You don't want that.
They're gonna fill each other out. They're gonna fill each other out.
But somewhere along the line, somebody gonna land that haymaker. Somewhere along the line, and then there's going to be. And once Bama gets their legs up under, but I keep telling y'all again that the second game, Kentucky, that's the one that I've been hanging my hat on for us to be careful, because you're going to have Kenny Minchie, new quarterback of Kentucky, versus whomever's going to be the starter at Alabama. It's going to be must-see TV on the road for Bama too. Oh, yeah. Gonna be nice. So let's see. Now we're gonna see, Twister said first game. I believe it's gonna be the first and the second game, and then we're gonna see. But I don't want Bama to look ahead of nobody.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this too, Peter, man. They said if some people on the other podcast talking about if Austin Max don't start, Kalen DeBoer is like we wired it. They like y'all picking a quarterback. If Austin Mack don't start, Kalen DeBoer don't know what he's doing or something like that. I'm like, it don't matter. It's not favoritism. Whoever do good in these training camps is going to start. That's all the coach needs to see. It's no favoritism. Don't ever tell a player when they get recruited, they're going to automatically start. We're going to see what you're going to do against other players for your position. Whoever outdo the other who is on top right now or who's ready more than the rest, they are starting. It's no more favoritism. Whoever play the hardest in practice are going to get that job. And when that guy get injured, you better be ready to take his spot. Okay, everybody gets mad when they ain't starting. They want to go to another team and skedaddle. The number one thing is y'all need to practice equally. Whoever start, that doesn't mean y'all won't play. I've been saying this for years. Because you're not starting, that doesn't mean you ain't going to play. You always got to be ready when your name is called. That's it.
So I'm just saying it won't matter who's out there. If that on offense, if that O-line ain't clicking, go back and start all over again until you can get it right. That's how you handle that. That's how that's going to go. But I'm just saying that let me see who put that up there. Martavius. I'm gonna put you back up there, bro. Must see TV, a whole lot of that this season. You got that right, and not just in the SEC, but in a lot of other places. We talk about that a little bit more tomorrow. But there's going to be some crazy games. But as far as Alabama go, that first one with East Carolina, we're gonna see. I'm anxious to see, Twister, how the O-line is going to respond. I want to see how they're going to respond, because what I'm tired of hearing now, excuse me, Twister.
Take your time, bro.
Let me put this on.
Yeah, Jay, I want to hear touchdown Alabama. That's all I want to hear. Touchdown Alabama.
Let me put my Alabama cap on for a minute. See that?
Nah, that's the cap I want to see. Thank you.
See, let me put my Alabama cap on for a minute. Let me put my cap on for a minute. What I'm this cap make me look like I'm about to drive a truck. But anyway, what I'm tired of hearing, Twister, is the fact that I'm hearing other casters, podcasters, newscasters, this, that, and the third, talk about Alabama hadn't really done anything to improve their O-line. How do you know? Just because you got this name, you got these names and this and that and the third, you don't know how they've been developed. You don't know what kind of their work ethic is. You're not on the inside. You're just giving an opinion, which all of us have. But what I'm tired of hearing is the doubt in so many folks' minds as it relates to Alabama. Why don't you just wait and see like the rest of us? Now, like I said, when I'm coming from a fan's point of view, yes, nobody's going to take the place of the Tide. I've said that about 100 times. The other part of this is I'm not a soft Alabama fan, because since y'all have stirred me up now, and I've been on a roll all day. I've been on one all day, and I'm still on one. What pisses me off is when I see non-Alabama fans come up in a Bama chat and just begin to trash the team, and nobody takes up for the Tide. Nobody. Everybody saying, we just ignore them. Ignoring my foot. You must be out your mind. So you come up in my house, cussing me out in my house, and I'm just supposed to ignore you, right?
Oh, man, we're going to have some problems.
There's going to be some problems. You come up in an Alabama chat, and you're not an Alabama fan, and you come in there trashing my team, there will be some problems. Ain't nobody going to... Listen, when I go to these other places and everything, they ask me who my team is, I tell them, I proudly say, I'm a long-standing. Look here, I'm a jet flying Rolex wearing Alabama fan. Yes, I am happy and proud of it. And I'm like Ric Flair, and I'm having a hard time keeping these Gators down. I talk my smack. But I'm also realistic about stuff. But what happens is I'm not going to disrespect the other team. I will never go up in a Georgia chat talking about that they're trash. That's disrespectful. But now, when you go to trashing my team, what's not going to happen is I'm being respectful to you and you're going to be disrespectful to me. Nope, and that'll be a nope. No, that's not about to happen. How dare some of you call these players soft, and when somebody come up in the chat that's non-Alabama and trash them, you ain't got nothing to say. You the one soft. Shoot. I'm harder than time was in 29. I'm telling you. That's where if you really want to push Piano Man, talk about the Tide in a disrespectful manner and see how far that gets you. I get, especially on my channel, I get you up out of here. Now, if you're talking smack, I can handle that. But when you're being disrespectful, you're calling them trash, you're calling them soft, you're calling every time you open your mouth, you got something negative to say. No. That dog ain't gonna hunt, Twister. And that's all Piano Man is saying. That's all I'm saying.
That's Lone Wolf gonna hunt. Cause shoot, hey man, it's just Piano Man. They still ass hurt for what Alabama did to them in the past. Yeah, breaking up the past. They still ass hurt. Yeah, I'm gonna say it because you can't say it. They still butt hurt for what Alabama did to them for all years. Now everything done changed up a little bit. Now they want to talk. Cause they waited 2 decades to do this to us. They waited a long time for this moment. Cause they was quiet and they rabbit, badger holes, weasel holes. Now all of a sudden, Alabama's a little shaky. Here they coming out. And you know what happens when you stick a mean wolf with a stick or a mean bear with a stick? They're gonna be crying again. They be wondering, why Alabama doing this? Or why Alabama doing that? Well, like I said, like a certain someone said about Caleb the boy, they are waking up a sleeping giant. And they're gonna find out this season. That's all I'm gonna say. In the words of Stephen Hicks, we wish them nothing but the absolute worst, except for Alabama. Roll Tide.
Exactly. And I'm gonna say this, Chris, I got you. In order to get respect, you got to give me respect, and I can live with that. But what I'm not gonna do, Chris, is come up in your place and disrespect you. That's all I'm saying. I'm not coming in your place and disrespect you. I'm going to give you respect from the jump. But when I come up in your place and respect you like a man is supposed to respect a man and everything, and then all of a sudden you disrespecting me in your place, all bets off because I'm respecting you. But the moment you disrespect me, then we gonna have a problem. That's how I see it. That's how I was reared, and that's the law on the street, bro. So the thing I'm saying is, don't come up in my place disrespecting me when I'm showing you respect and everything. No, but by that same token, people come up in the Alabama chat disrespecting Alabama and don't say nothing. That's all I'm saying. And don't say nothing. We being meek and humble. Now everybody want to go to church. No, we trash talking. Forget all that. Because I'm going to put it to you this way. I love the Lord, love the Lord, believe in his gospel and everything. But when it comes to that Alabama Crimson Tide, if you want mercy, I'll see you in church the next Sunday. If you want mercy, I'll see you in church. But if you expecting mercy on that football field, you came to the wrong field. Ask Stephen Hicks, he'll tell you. Stephen Hicks, wait a minute, Stephen Hicks, what's the name of your crew again? What's the name of your crew, Stephen Hicks? Hey, Gwen Quince, roll tide. Good to see you. That's all I'm saying. Twister, that's all I'm saying. If you want mercy, come with me to church the next day. But that Saturday night on that football field, no mercy when it comes to Alabama Crimson Tide. And I don't think Jesus will mind. I don't think Jesus gonna mind that one.
Fiona, man. Only thing they gonna see on Saturday night is a spirit going through their throat or their chest. And all we're gonna say says, get over here.
Like Scorpion said.
Yeah. You're gonna see a spirit going through your chest. And we're gonna be saying, get over here.
We ain't playing. We ain't playing. So that's right. I got him started. Martin say, doggone right. Doggone right. The Miami crew. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. Let me see. Whoa. Here we go.
Oh,
coming from a team. Now let me show you. There's disrespect, and then there's just silliness. This is silliness. How in the world can Miami fix their mouth to say anything and Duke is your ACC champion? Duke. I wish I had my mayonnaise in here because I just started getting hooked on Duke's mayonnaise. Duke is your ACC champion. Okay. Wait a minute.
In the words of Paul Heyman, and they're reigning, defending, undisputed ACC champions. The Blue Devils.
Really, Stephen? Really? You want me to give you these last few minutes of the show this attention by you saying Miami crew is Steven's name? You must be out your mind. You must be out your mind.
You better get them boys. And I'm sorry,
must be out your mind. Because Stephen Hicks is the reason that we have the No Mercy crew. And the last time that Alabama played Miami, who was begging for mercy?
Dale.
Y'all. The time before last, Miami played Alabama. Who was begging for mercy?
Miami. Oh, Piano Man. They just happy because they made it to the championship. Yay. And like I said before, if we make it to a natty and we lose, we ain't bragging for shit. We trying to see can we do better the next year. I don't want to be mentioned. We lost to freaking Clemson twice and Georgia. And you see us bragging and talking and beating our chest. Oh, we made it to the natty and lost. No, we're not doing that. We trying to wonder what we did wrong.
And wait a minute. Miami. When was the last time y'all beat Louisville? Oh, you haven't.
Wow. Oh, yeah. We beat them.
And wait a minute. Miami. When was the last time you beat SMU? Oh, you haven't.
Oh, they did.
When was the last time you won the ACC football championship? Oh, you never have.
In the words of Rick James, cocaine is a hell of a drug.
I'm having a hard time keeping them elephants down. Off them hurricanes that actually end up being a small storm. I can talk all the smack you want, Miami, Stephen A. Smith in Miami, but I think you know what the deal is.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
You don't want this. You don't want this. You don't want this. You know you don't. You don't want this. You don't want this. You don't want this. You don't want this. See,
And one,
see, you
and
don't
one
want
thing I want
this.
to tell you, Brianna, and another thing I want to tell you, Doc. I looked up on YouTube. They said the greatest defense of all time is the 2001 Miami Hurricanes of all time. And I turned my head to the side like Kane, and I'm just like, really? Really?
Well,
Really?
you know, I'm gonna put it to you like this. I told
Did they have a good
a
defense?
Georgia fan the other day. They said that this guy says, "Oh, we are the old standard of what Bama used to be. That Bama is gone. We are the standard." And I said, "You sure are." I said, you won the back-to-back of SEC championships. Yes, you did, but you lost back-to-back in the CFP quarterfinals.
Playoffs.
Yeah, you are the new standard.
Man, oh
Sure are.
goddamn Miami fan. So you basically telling me, Mr. Stephen A. of Miami, that they're better than 2011 Alabama defense? You saying they're better than 2015 Alabama defense? Are you saying they're better than 2016 Alabama defense? Even 2009 defense? Even the 2014 defense? Man, no.
Now, I'm gonna give y'all this, Stephen A. There was one championship. Was it Ohio State that beat y'all? They jived y'all out that game. They did. I'm gonna have to give you that one. When I think that was the game. What was the game when Willis McGahee got hurt? Was it Ohio State? I can't remember who they were playing, but I want to say it was Ohio State. Man, it was so unimportant because Bama wasn't playing, but I was watching the game. They did jive y'all out of that championship, but the other ones, y'all, nah. Don't even sweat it. Hey, Twister, give parting words, bro. We finna get up out of him. Always remember, ladies and gentlemen, Discord is always open. Come over there and do your thing and make it happen. Go ahead, Twister.
Yeah, like I said, man, Miami. Before y'all start talking shit, win championships in your conference first, please. Cause we won 30 of ours and won 18 of Natty championships. So on that note, man, the hell with y'all, and I hope y'all riding hell. But anyway, don't take that literally. But anyway, it feels good to have an off day to chill with you guys. Like I said this morning, it's been a good time, just relaxing, chopping it up. It was long overdue. Like I said, they've been working me to death. And it just feels good to chat with y'all, Piano Man.
Yep.
It's always a pleasure chilling with you guys. Chat.
Good to see you, bro.
Atlanta P, sweetheart. My little brother, Ja'Cory Williams. My old friend, Stephen Hicks. And all you guys. The Heat Man himself. Yeah. Tan, Goof, my dog. God bless y'all. And the Georgia guys, who that? DSP.
Austin Allen.
Yeah, him and the DSGP. Yeah, them guys. And I think TP was on there.
Yep, TP. I saw him.
Yeah, salute to y'all fellas. Y'all be safe out there. Man, just enjoy life, man, and just enjoy life and be safe out there, man. And I just can't wait. The football season starts, so we really start talking. I'm just right now, just holding my bullets. I'm just shooting blanks right now. I ain't ready to talk my real trash yet to the football season really start. So, be on man. You be safe where you at over there over there around the hood of Hattiesburg, man. And I hope we'll click up one day. and just I'm gonna try to see, man, because they've been killing your brother. They've been killing your nephew around here, man, with this job thing, man. I don't been having time to talk, man, because it's really getting rough out here, man. And I'm gonna try to make time as I can, man. All I can do is just be in the chat and just say what's up, and
Hey,
that's it.
we got you, man. We got you. And here in the next few days, we gonna put some more stuff together, and we're gonna make it happen. But we always appreciate you when you can come on, Twister, and everything. Continue to do your homework and all that kind of stuff. And it's gonna be on here in a minute. But after the day, y'all, 12:01, 39 more days, and you gonna hear touchdown.
Alabama. I'm gonna say this too. You want one of my hope is though? I don't give a damn. Alabama. I'm too diehard Alabama. My hope is Alabama winning 19.
Yeah,
that's my only hope.
I'm sick of listening to that. We won 18 natties and this, that, and that. I'm
I
ready
want
for
19.
I'm
I
ready
want
for
number 19.
Yeah.
5 years too long. It is too long.
So I'm just saying.
We want to get back to, we want to be dominant again. We want to take back over. There's a lot of too much talking right now.
And I'm getting ready to end on this. I'll say, I remember sitting at a Mexican restaurant watching Miami get fleeced out of that. It was 0-2, 0-3, and it was something like that. It was something like that, Austin. I remember. But they did jive Miami out of one of them. They got them out of one of them. So anyway, I want everybody to have a great day, and remember to stay focused, drive, and go forward in the name of the Lord. And just remember, you can do all things through Christ that gives you strength. I promise you that you can. And just remember that, hey, look, Piano Man don't know everything. I just know what I'm talking about. So as we come up to as we embark upon this season, just remember, it's open for everybody. That kitchen open for everybody. It's just gonna be who's gonna remain standing at the end. And I'm hoping that it be my Alabama Crimson Tide. But until then, we're gonna talk. But here in the next few days, as Twister said, all talking, we're gonna be over. Then we're gonna really, well, I ain't gonna say what Twister said. I'm gonna text you about what you said, Twister. That's why I started laughing. Anyway, I want everybody to have a great evening. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Bishop, for coming. Thank you, Twister, for coming. I saw Lady Latoya in the chat. Thank everybody for coming, even those who are new. Thank you. Now, this is what I want from everybody. Tell somebody about the channel. Now, I saw Stephen A. Smith from Miami say, the Miami is growing my channel. No, Bama grows the channel. Miami's just getting on where they fit in, where they get in. But we welcome all fan bases. So, hey, we don't meet no strangers over here. We talk our smack. But when the season starts, that's when it really gets down and dirty and everything. And so, no more talk then. So tell everybody, tell a friend, hey, let's boost this thing up to 1,000, okay? Let's do it and let's make it happen, all right? I want everybody to have a great night tonight. There's plenty of other Bama content flowing tonight. Folks are beginning to flow. They're beginning to get out there and, just do the doggone thing. Support them. Make it happen. But as always, I always thank you for coming. And so with that being said, Twister, I love you, bro. Ain't nothing you can do about it. And roll tide to you, Twister. Be careful out there.
Roll tide.
And all of our truck drivers that help make this nation what it is. My producer, Dwight, is a truck driver. My GM, Bino, truck driver. Governor works in industry like that. Got a lot of guys that do that, along with Twister, Icebox, others that are truck drivers. Linda P doing the doggone thing with the government, her and Bishop doing the doggone thing. Hey, man, we are a diverse group of people over here, and I love you all. I just love you all. And regardless of your fan base, I love you because you're a person. And thank you for coming over. So with that being said, Y'all know how I ended. On behalf of whoa. Time out. Whoa. If you are in the Discord, I need everybody to go to the Discord and wish Susan happy birthday. Today is Susan's birthday.
Happy birthday, Susan.
Please go to the Discord and wish Susan a happy birthday. She deserves that, okay? We big on that. And she's been rocking with us from day one, okay? So and when it's your birthday, let Piano Man know. Let one of the gumbo chefs know. Let somebody know it's your birthday so we can shout you out. We want to treat you special, all right? So if you got the Discord credentials and everything, go on over there to the Discord. Long Run with Piano Man at that Discord and make it happen. Matter of fact, let me do something right quick, just in case. Hold up, just give me 2 minutes, and I'm gonna be out of your hair right quick. Blah 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 blah. Right here. Okay, here we go. Is this it right here? No. Let's see what we got going. Just a sec. Let's see what we got. I had it right here. At least I thought I did. Let's see if I can do this right quick. Here we go. There we go. I'm going here. And then y'all get ready. For those of you that don't have the Discord address and everything, we are right here. Yep, right there. I'm going to make this happen. And here we are. And there you are. Right? Got you. Got it twice to be exact. So with that being said, we getting ready to get out of here. Bishop, you late, man. You late. You may well give a parting word and we out of here.
Oh, Bishop, come on, bro. You got to do better than this, sir.
I had a tending appointment I had to get to, but I appreciate y'all giving me the love. Thank you for giving me this stink eye. And hey, nothing but love, you guys. Thank you for all you do. It's good to have you back, Twister. And Optimus Prime, it's good to have you at your full capacity, and the best is yet to come. Thank you for allowing me to be a part, bro.
We got you. And that's the Discord information. Our producer gave it. I gave it. And let's make it happen, everybody. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. I want everybody to come on. Let's get in there, do the doggone thing. And but today is Susan's birthday. We want to be sure and wish Susan a happy birthday. So, like I said, I don't know everything. I just know what I'm talking about. So, with that being said, hey, y'all be safe. It's okay to be a fan. Just be realistic. All right. Thank you for your coming and everything. But y'all know how I close it out. On behalf of Stephen Hicks, not to be confused with that other one that's up in here, but Stephen Hicks and the Voices of No Mercy, with the exception of the Alabama Crimson Tide, and especially to the Miami Hurricanes, we wish you nothing but the absolute worst. Bang, bang.
Roll Tide forever.
Roll Tide, everybody. Y'all have a great night. The Discord is open, and we will see you in the morning. If not tonight, we'll see you in the morning, the Lord willing. Go Roll Tide, everybody, and y'all have a great night.
Thanks for watching. Hands up if you tuned in. Thanks for watching. Every single click, every view, yeah, we locked in. From the first little beat to the final option. We just wanna say